Hello everyone, it's me again, Steedoj here, but that's not important. What is important is if you could subscribe to the channel to keep up to date to every new thing that comes out, and don't forget to leave a like on the video. Now, if it wasn't obvious based on, the title, we're gonna test Super Saiyan Blue versus Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. I think the most appropriate place to start is obviously the damage first. We're gonna obviously use basic attacks to start things off, first with a full light combo for the Saiyans, and then we'll go to the full heavy. You can kind of guess what the, triangle square triangle combos are like. So I don't think I need to show you every single combo, because that might take an eternity. But yeah, you can see that Super Saiyan Blue, even with a full X combo, does like 5,000 damage. And with a heavy, almost 6,000 damage. That's pretty impressive. A Strike Super with Super Saiyan Blue does, 4,000, jeez. That's quite strong. I know Super Dragon Fist did get buffed, but I wasn't expecting that level of strength. With a Ki Blast, Super Saiyan Blue is already still very, very strong. Evolution's gonna do more damage than this. That's crazy. Alright, and now we'll test a Strike Ultimate, it just makes sense. Spirit Sword didn't get nerfed. Dragon Fist did get nerfed, otherwise I would test Dragon Fist. The Spirit Sword is still the same, and it does almost 10,000. I'll show you my build after for a more accurate result, because, it might make things a tiny bit confusing if you don't know how my character is built. And Super Kamehameha does almost 10,000 too. Okay, that's pretty strong. That's very strong, in fact. Now, obviously, with all of this special stuff off, you can see how long it takes for my Ki to go down. Because I know Evolution does have a faster Ki drain than Super Saiyan Blue. I didn't get to mess around with it for that long, but I know it's faster. So you can kind of see how long it takes for me to lose a bar of Ki in Super Saiyan Blue. I can't show you me losing all my Ki, because that would, again, take too damn long. But don't forget to leave a like on the video for... just to show you support in general. But yeah, Super Saiyan Blue takes, this long for Ki. And it actually does have increased stamina recovery. So how quick will my stamina recover in the air? I know on the ground it's already going to come back super fast, but in the air you can see how quick my stamina is coming back. Then when I go on the ground, it gets even faster with Super Saiyan Blue. Like, this is ridiculous levels of stamina recovery speed. Now, I don't know if Evolution has the same stamina regen capabilities. I assume it does, because it seems to be more like a Super Saiyan 2 version of Super Saiyan Blue, if that makes any sense. So, I'm assuming it has fast stamina recovery as well, but when we get there, we'll get there. Now, obviously, different transformations have different flight speeds. This has been confirmed. The World Tournament's probably a bad map to test this on, but I can at least fly from one side of the map to the other, and, have a timer on screen for how long that actually takes, and then compare it, in post. So you guys will know how fast it is. I won't, because I'm not going to count that. That's going to take a while to count. I think it's safe to say we'll swap over to Super Saiyan Blue Evolution for the same damage and speed test. So here is my Saiyan's build, if you couldn't tell, because some people might ask, hey, what's the build of his? There you go. Alright, it's not that high in the supers department, so that should already tell you how strong your transformations are, because they made those supers look pretty damn ridiculous. Now, I think the first test that matters the most when it comes to transformations is obviously the transformation animation, and Evolution Blue wins by a landslide. Go! It's not even really a fair test, it just has an objectively better animation, as well as the visual appearance on it. You guys can tell it has this weird pseudo... I've seen this glow effect before in Xenoverse, and I can't remember where it's from. I think it reminds me of the effect that surrounds your character's body during Limit Burst. No, after you turn it on, but while you use the Limit Burst, you do have a weird glow around you like that. It's like that, but blue, across your whole form. You could just see it there. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to wait for the Kamehameha buff to run out, but we'll at least see how much damage it does now when I'm at my strongest. Now, that is a health bar eater. Jesus, I did not expect that much damage. I do want to say, yeah, in this update, they actually fixed Kamehameha. Fully charged Kamehameha will actually keep all of its damage when it teleports now. Before, it only used to hit 9 times, and it would do way less damage than just a level 2 Kamehameha. So now if you're a Super Saiyan or someone who teleports and uses Kamehameha, it will, teleport when you use Kamehameha fully charged and actually do the full amount of damage. That's not important though. What we're gonna do is, of course, the basic attack test. Last time I did it around 5,000. I think 5,000, but not more than 5,100. This time we are doing... Ooh, that's an extra 400 damage from just one extra transformation. Okay. And I think last time this was 5,800, and now it is 6,200. Oof. You know, just for the sake of this damage test, because we already know that Evolution Blue is 1-vis when it comes to basic attacks, we're going to use the YXY for the male Saiyan. How much does that do? Ooh. Ooh. That's quite a dangerous move. Don't forget, you can combo these moves together with supers. But speaking of supers, we're going to go straight to that now. How much is Super Dragon Fist going to do? Last time I did 4,000, now it's going to do... Jesus Christ, really? I'm sure it did 4,000 last time. I'm sure it did 4,000 last time. Is that a 900 damage increase? Oh my god. Enough for Kamehameha. Ooh, that's true power right there. That's true strength. I think Evolution Blue might give a higher strike boost than it does for Ki. Just to guess. I don't exactly remember all the damage numbers. I'll be able to properly clarify in post when I'm editing this. But it seems like you gain more strike than you do Ki Supers. Not saying that Super Saiyan Blue does more for Ki Supers. It obviously doesn't. But Evolution Blue increases strike more than it increases Ki Blast. Look at the example. This did 9,000 before. Now it should do at least 11,000, I assume. Yeah, okay, 11,000. Almost. Halfway to 12,000. That's pretty good. This should do about 10,000. Yeah, okay. So before that, damage was very similar. But now, yeah, Blue Evolution does way more for strikes than it does do for Ki Blasts. So if you guys are thinking what's an appropriate Evolution Blue build, it would make more sense to put more strikes on there than Ki Blasts, because the transformation obviously favors strikes way more. Strikes get a far greater buff from it. As you can see, a simple combo did 11,000 damage. That's the same as me using an entire ultimate attack. A simple combo with a super attack at the end of it was doing that much damage. So Blue Evolution of strikes is a must. It's kind of a guaranteed, like, you just should, alright? Look at this damage. This is crazy damage, and you can get it very easily too. Excellent damage, Vegeta. Alright, you could stop shooting move now. Oh, Super Saiyan Blue's defense buff is way higher than Super Saiyan... No, Evolution Blue's defense buff is way higher than Super Saiyan Blue's. I didn't even go below the green there. In Super Saiyan Blue, I went way. I was reaching a good portion of the yellow. But now it doesn't even go below the green. So, damn. That defense buff is crazy. And if I recall, Gallic Gun got a buff too in this update, so it's not even like I'm getting hit by something that's weak. It's Vegeta's Gallic Gun. This is a very strong Ki Blast. Revolution Blue completely slayed the attack and defense department. I don't know about overall speed. Again, there'll be a timer on screen if it actually does fly faster. Because speed is not something they pay attention to a lot of the time in Xenoverse. Although I am surprised that they made some characters faster, like, you know, Fused Zamasu. He's way quicker now. Now is the most important part of Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Look at that key drain. I will time it by the bar. That makes more sense than timing it all the way. But you can see how much faster that stuff drains. That is a very quick drain. That it might be its one flaw. You can't even fight back the drain of meditation either. I'll have a test on screen. Maybe I'll go back and record some stuff in meditation. But using meditation does not actually stop the key from draining on this form. It slows it down, yes, but it does not stop the drain. So there's still a good chance it'll run out in the middle of combat. Of course, with its defense buff, you can actually get Ki from getting attacked, and it's not too bad because, you know, you'll be tankier, so you can actually afford to take that much damage. Now, onto the stamina recovery. We will test the stamina recovery in the air before we go on the ground, because on the ground, stamina recovery is always quick. In the air, it's a bit slower, but we'll see how fast it comes back now in Evolution Blue. Now, I can't actually tell, but it seems to be coming back a lot faster than it did with Super Saiyan Blue. Now I'll go on the ground. And yeah, that is coming back. That is coming back maybe a bar every 2 to 3 seconds. That was insane stamina recovery. Super Saiyan Blue Evolution is a very, I want to say it's a balanced form. Because its key drain is ridiculous enough for you to say it's not good. And then all of its other stats are ridiculous enough for you to say it's overpowered. But if you think about it, you can burn a ton of stamina in a combo with Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Just like go completely crazy with your stamina. Just put that thing to absolute waste. And then you could go to the ground and just get it all back. Like it's in a weird place, but I would say it's balanced. The key drain isn't, you know, I mean, meditation can't even stop the ki from draining, so you can't really say it's OP. Now, again, obviously my ki is draining while being in Super Saiyan Blue. This is just regular blue, not evolution. I mean, you could just tell from the visual appearance. Blue's visual appearance is pretty normal. Your hair is blue, your aura is blue. No weird outlines or extra, you know, sparkles like that. But with meditation, you can completely stop this drain entirely. Of course, you get more ki, which is good, because it'll increase your maximum bar while you're fighting. So when meditation does run out eventually, you know, you'll be on probably max ki. Now, you can actually gain more ki, obviously just by attacking someone or being, like, attacked yourself. And I think one good way to combat ki drain, of course, is Divinity Unleashed. If you just charge up 1 bar of ki with Divinity Unleashed and let go, it will give you a reinforcement skill that increases the ki you get by an absurd amount. As you guys can see, I'm getting like a bar every single time I hit him. And if you stack meditation after, don't forget Divinity Unleashed first, meditation second, so that way you get both the buffs. You get to, yeah, you get to just, you know, get a ton of ki while also having a ton of ki recovery. It's pretty insane. Pretty insane. And here's Evolution Blue, eating up all your stamina, regardless of what you do. Now, if you use meditation, big surprise, it drains the ki so fast that meditation can only slow it down. Now, it does slow it down by a lot, and if you are, you know, in the middle of combat, obviously, you know, you can notice that your ki isn't going down completely. But you have to be getting hit to really save yourself from the ki decline, because it's just that bad. Now, hold on, if you use Divinity Unleashed and charge up 1 bar of ki, that's honestly much better than just using meditation, because Divinity Unleashed gives you so much ki on hit that it's the only way to keep it going. You have to use Divinity Unleashed. It's probably the best way to keep gaining ki while playing in the whole game. So I would say use Divinity Unleashed with Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Now, of course, Divinity Unleashed lasts way less time. But again, it's just only 1 bar of ki you need to charge, and that's all you need. It's a very short amount of time. If you have the space for it, then you can maintain Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. As you guys can see, my bar wasn't even going down. So, you know, it's just the best option. It's by far the best option if you want to maintain it. I'd say meditation for blue, divinity for evolution. And that will be it for this comparison. I think I compared everything to it. Super Saiyan Evolution wins in defense, it wins in offense. I don't know about speed yet, you guys will be able to tell. And for keeping ki, it's obviously worse, but it has much greater stamina regen, and you can fix that with Divinity Unleashed. A move that is very, very, very simple to execute. There's so many ways to knock an enemy back and just use Divinity Unleashed to get a bar of ki. And you know, it's not hard, it's not too hard. I'd say the greater challenge at that point would be going into Super Saiyan Blue rather than maintaining it, because Divinity Unleashed makes it a piece of cake. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date whenever I release new content. Like the video to show your support. It helps me a lot to know how many of you guys actually like a video. And I will see you all in, the next video. Take care. Peace.